So, from sunny Soho, the results are in on yesterday's biohack with vodka. So if you weren't aware what we did yesterday, or what I did yesterday, exogenous ketones, instead of water, put them in with vodka, see what happens. Now I'll tell you exactly what happened. I was exhausted, and what the fuck is that doing here? Who does this shit in New York? The fucking roads. It's about the most ridiculous thing in the fucking world. Anyway, so the biohack, I did it with a vodka. Now, I know the basics of this. I'm not a doctor by a long way. But what I do know is ketones produce 35% more energy than the glucose that's probably currently running your body. So when you switch your energy source, your fuel source, off the carbs and sugar-based glucose, you get 35% more energy. That makes sense. So I know that when I switch, usually with me it's about 20 minutes. And all of a sudden, I'm just full of fucking energy. Not a caffeine rush, just full of energy. And it just stays. I know if I get out of that state, I eat a fucking pile of bread or pasta or something, I feel like shit and I just need to lie down. So yesterday, did the thing, put it in the vodka sodas, there's no sugars in it. And an hour went by, nothing. 2 hours went by, I was waning. I was still drinking vodka, by the way, at this point. This is all part of the hack. About 2 hours in, all of a sudden, it kicked in. So there's a couple of things I know to be true. Your body has to burn off alcohol before it can burn off other stuff. That's just a fact. So obviously it works the same way with ketones as it would work with, I guess, glucose or sugars or protein or whatever. The other thing I know is when it kicked in, it was like the quickening, like the Highlander, the quickening, or the Highlander if you're in Brooklyn. New York joke, never mind. Well, that's cool. Anyway, so when it kicked in, if you've ever done acid in a bad crowd, you're going to have a bad trip. When it kicked in, I was in a debate with people and it kicked in hard. So the debate, we shall say, got a little heated because when it kicked, it kicked. And then what I just continued to do was carry on drinking to see if the alcohol would knock me out that state. What happened was I could carry on drinking full of energy and I wasn't getting drunk or drunker when it kicked in. So those are results. At some point, maybe 2 or 3 hours later, I started getting hungry, which I generally don't when I take the exogenous ketones. I just generally don't. So the biohack, exogenous ketones and vodka, there's your results, guys, from Soho, New York City. Have a fantastic day.